All right, our first example, we're going to start off easy. We want to graph y equals negative 2/3 x plus 2. So my first step says change to slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Well, it already is in slope-intercept form, so there's nothing for me to do as far as that step. So then I move on to step 2, which says begin with b. My b in this case is positive 2. Again, that's going to be my y-intercept. Oh, we can't begin anywhere. I forgot to draw the graph. Go ahead and draw your graph. Sorry, you guys. Your standard just 4x4 that we've been doing should be big enough. Label it like the good mathematicians that you are. And you know you're watching a video, you can press pause if needed. All right, so now, back to the steps. We don't change it to slope-intercept form. We begin with b. b is my y-intercept. So that means on my y-axis, I plot b, which in this case is 2. Step 3. I move with m. My m here is negative 2/3. Where 2 is how many I rise, 3 is how many I run, and it's negative, which means my line should look like this when I'm finished. Otherwise, I did something wrong. Now that color's supposed to be purple, so you can see the difference, but I guess that didn't work. Let's see if this will work. It looks kind of more purple. So again, this is where I might differ from what you have seen before, but I always go up, no matter what. I'm going to go up to 2 squares. I don't plot a point, just hover over that spot. And then I move either left or right 3, depending on how I want my line to look. I want my line to go downward, so if I go up 2, that means I'm going to go left 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I plot a point. I ran out of graph in this direction, but now I can go in the opposite direction. Opposite would just be down to right 3. And if I keep going, I run out of graph. So there are my points. Step 4, connect an arrows. Remember our straight edge of an ID that we have? Connect and arrows. And that's it for graphing lines when given in slope-intercept form. And now just for fun and reviewing, remember this right here is your y-intercept. It's where it crosses the y-axis. This right here is my x-intercept. Another name for x-intercept is 0. My domain here, left to right. I come in from the left, I first touch it at an arrow, so I know it's going to be infinity. Keep going, I end at an arrow, so it's going to be another infinity. So from infinity to infinity, all real numbers. Do the same for my range. Range is low to high. Come in from the bottom, I first touch, arrow, infinity, go up all the way to the top, another arrow, so infinity to infinity, again, all real numbers. And just a heads up, all of these, when you draw arrows on both ends of a line, it's going to be all real numbers for both domain and range. All right, let's go on to example 2.